So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And this is now today's lineup.
Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create overloads because you're not going to get teams pressing defenders in 3s and 4s. So if you've got centre-backs too that are capable on the ball, this system...
Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 5 minutes is...
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Jong. Rashford.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is just caressing the ball. Swings in it. He's got full. It's bounced back off the post. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's had it taken off him.
Barcelona definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Nicely weighted ball. He'd have done well to reach that. Martinelli. Xavi Alonso. Messi. And it's Timber. Well, that has not gone well. Elise. And the pass is intercepted. Saliba. Zubimendi. First quarter of an hour gone. Rashford. He's looking wide. Xabi Alonso. Takes a shot! No mistake! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 18 minutes is
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And they've switched it over to the other side. De Jong. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this. And
Yamal! Now, who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? They've played it short. Knocks it into space. And he's picked it up out wide. It's a good-looking... Climbs up big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Saliba. Timber. Saliba. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nice-looking ball. Martinelli picks it up out wide. Martinelli proves just a little bit too strong. Ferran Torres. De Jong. "30 minutes gone. Saliba. Now Subimendi. Distributed tidily. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rafinha. Now it's Yamal. And it's Rashford. He's shifted it to the flank. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Al Kubasi tries to clear. Eric Garcia. And it's De Jong. Martin. Muscular approach does pay off here. That's a good run down the left. Rashford. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Ferran Torres. Rafinha. And it's a goal kick. Subimendi for Messi. And it's Subimendi. Alonso. Oh, it's a great... Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Rashford clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Al Kubasi getting this one clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Louisville really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Messi. Now Timber. Plays the return pass. And it's Xabi Alonso. Rashford. Koundé. De Jong. Rafinha. Now it's Ferran Torres. Could move up a gear here. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Looking for the run. Yamal. He's through here. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Number 41.
Alonso.
Rice.
Martinelli.
Number 4.
Very nicely done. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Rafinha. Kubasi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Koundé. And Rafinha. Saliba being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
29,950.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Martinelli. Chooses to go crossfield. De Jong. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely spread. Tries a measured ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Xabi Alonso. And a chance! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
After 71 minutes.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Messi. Rafinha. Now it's Ferran Torres. Rice. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Just eases him off the ball. This is it then, now or never. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Louisville really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Olise. Timber in acres of space out wide. Al-Kubasi clears it away. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And it's Messi. Martinelli. Real chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Martinelli fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Balde. And it's Rashford. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Just 5 minutes left.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Martinelli. Koundé.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Shapes to shoot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
3 minutes out of time.
Casado. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And no, he's seen through all of that. And it's Xabi Alonso. Messi. And here's Elise. And there's the shot! The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. A good watch, Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, 5 at the back. He's got full. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The electric Christian Pulisic is one of the most exciting attacking midfielders, who has searing pace and trickery that will scare any defender and many defences. He could do with a better final product at times, but he's very unselfish. He's a real team player, and he's making great strides.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Estupinian gets into a good position. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a searching pass. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Mendes. Knocks it out wide. Olise receives it in a good position here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he's heaved it away. Plays it across, he rises! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
And they've got a throw. Martinelli. Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's Olise. Estupinian. No way through. Saliba. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Kimmich. And Mendes. He's gone forward. Oh, really good feet. Rice. And it's Messi. Now it's Olise. Good ball, good take. And a chance! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Estupinian. Now Pulisic. Pavlovic. Ricci. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Estupinian picks it up out wide. Estupinian, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Messi. Oh, they can break here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Shot could be on, and the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Olise is offering a right smile there.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Ricci. Quality ball. Estupinian. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Olise. And it's Messi. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Olise. And he's there to belt it away. And this is Messi. Alonso. Shot a goal! Oh, it rattles the bar! And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Rice. Now that looks a decent ball. Decent chance! In for the pieces! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Hangs in a cross. And it's hoisted clear. Ricci. De Winter. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point.
Louisville really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Cambio di giocatori.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Louisville have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Olise. And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. Xabi Alonso with the short one. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Alonso! Milan have the chance to go the other way. Messi. And Messi! They've scored! The second half sparks straight into life. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Pavlovic. And it's Ricci. And it's Silamakers.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, what has happened here? Here comes another cross. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Louisville are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And here's Martinelli.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
Olise! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Olise looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Kimmich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Messi. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Kagawa. He's had a shot! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range. Louisville have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And that's been won straight back. Salamanca's.
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free. Pings in across. Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
João Neves. That has been slung wide. Half an hour gone in the second half. For Xavi Alonso. João Neves. And it's Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And no, he's seen through all of that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Messi really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
And here's Elise. Lovely feet. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Martinelli. Nuno Mendes. And it's Kagawa. Kagawa. This is promising. He's taking on the lot of them. It's Kagawa! Kagawa with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Shapes to shoot! And it's come back out to him. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Kagawa. That's good play. Kagawa! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Kimmich. For Olise. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball, and he's in. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That's the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Nice control.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Threads one in. Diogo Dalot
Is in a really good position out wide.
Diogo Dalot
Got a long way forward to join the attack. Can he get it through? Matheus Cunha's cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Nuno Mendes.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yeah, and can he finish? That has been slung wide.
Bruno Fernandes. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Nicely spread. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Some good work on the right flank here.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Played in by Dalot. That's a decent clearance.
Foot in.
And he's there to get it away. Played back to the goalkeeper. Saliba. Now João Neves.
Xavi Alonso.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a really well-measured ball. He's in plenty of space here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Now it's Rashford. Olise.
Shaw. Casemiro.
He's found a way past. And here's Olise. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Lisandro Martinez
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Martinez. Ugarte. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Spread out to the left. It's a promising position. He has found the way through. Oh, right place, right time.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short.
Here's the header!
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, that is one way to stop him. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be... And he's had a hit! He's going for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Kimmich. And it's Neves.
5 minutes till the break.
Stood up well to him there. Matheus Cunha. Now Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. Martinelli. Xavi Alonso. And it's Mendes. It's a pretty loose pass. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Rashford. That's tidy. It's Rashford! Outstanding by Rashford! He's got himself an absolute peach. And right on half-time, that is telling. Piercing, and with... And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. This game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitution on the field. Number 5, John Evans.
And the second half gets
Coming
underway.
on the field is number
A solitary
13,
goal. That has been the
Brent
crucial difference. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lisandro Martinez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Martinelli. Messi. Tries to play it through, and he plays one through. So much time and space here. He's come in hard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Brahim Diaz! Brahim Diaz! That's brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
After 55 minutes,
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Olise. Has a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Spread it left. In with the challenge. Now it's Olise. Tries a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited.
They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went.
Chance! He's got a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Marcus Rashford.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Martinelli.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Chips it through. Now this could be a chance. He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. And here's Brahim Diaz. Real chance! And it's been taken short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Bruno Fernandes receives it in a wide position. Just about up to 75 minutes. Looking for a runner. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Zirkzee. And he's well positioned. Shot a goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's gone for goal! And that's past the post.
Manchester United are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Distributed tidily. Matheus Cunha, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that was vital. It's a searching pass. Rashford. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nice bit of trickery. Takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Casemiro, quality ball. And here's Elise. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Zirkzee shifted it to the flank. That is a great pick out. Saliba. That has ended up in no man's land. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This looks promising. It's Rashford! And he hits the net! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
After 90 minutes.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Marcus Rashford.
It's become a case of men against boys. Ugarte. Played out to the right. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Nicely shaped ball. He's in Olise!
The whistle has gone, and it is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so. But there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement, and I hope it does.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And here's Elise. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender that... Messi! That was mighty close. Rincon. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Neymar. Olise tries to play it through. He has a look up. Olise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Saliba wins the duel this time. Now it's Kimmich. And the shot! It's hit the upright. That is lovely. Takes a shot! He's scored! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Aos 22 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 18.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Santos applying the press here, a high press. Yeah. Great chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And
Vicious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, what has happened here? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Neymar. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, that's a key interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Messi. He's tried one! Oh, it's come off the upright. Neymar. He's had it taken off him. And here's Elise, and he's lost his man. He's having a go! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Kimmich. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And the return pass. Half-time getting close now.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Aimed beyond the defence. Backward it goes. And a shot! Fantastic from Elise! About as smooth as it gets. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
A case now of complete control. It's Neymar! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They're back within reach! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Good chance here! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Goes for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substituição.
And we're off again. Nuno Mendes. And it's Neves. Now it's Elise. And he's running through. Elise! Off the post. Rincon. In with the challenge. Santos can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Just eases him off the ball. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Neymar. And here's the chance to counter. Kagawa can see things others simply cannot. Now, can they get him away? Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Has a shot! More pressure on the opposition goal.
And they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Kagawa going face to face. It's Kagawa! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Xabi Alonso plays it short. Oh, that's neat. He's gone for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Santos are looking to go forward now.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 9.420
Looking for options for movement. This looks promising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's in a great position here. He is through here. Showing good feet. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Substituição no time do Santos.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Vai ser substituído
This the
pelo
perfect
jogador,
chance to extend the
camisa
advantage.
19.
He's having a go. And that is quite wonderful. He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are pulling clear here. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Olise being hunted in packs.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Kimmich. Not the most accurate pass. Searching pass he's played there, and it's made its way to him.
Substituição no time do Santos.
Santos making consecutive changes here.
Sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 6.
Xabi Alonso goes short. And he's had a hit! Oh, it's come loose. Kagawa. Kagawa! They want to be quick to recover this. João Neves powering. He's going for goal! And the ball's come loose here. And he's gone looking for safety. David, Xabi Alonso does well to get it back. Olise with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. Great defending, strong and determined. Nice control. And he shoots! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Kagawa carries the ball down the right. And it's been played through. Rincon. Now Neymar. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Good ball, good take. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, nice touch. Played into the box. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, that is a nice... And he's had a hit! And this is Kagawa. It's Kagawa! And it's Kagawa. And he's decided to go for it. Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, lovely feeding is such a good... Olise! Martinelli. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Olise on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to...